Okay, so we're gonna do a new thing where I'm gonna be holding the microphone closer to my mouth. I'm not sure if you can actually see this in the video, but here it is. I won't know until I edit it. So we're gonna try it out for now, see if it sounds a lot better, and we'll go on from there. Either way, we're really trying to cut down my ums in the videos. So in this video, we're going over a few YouTube reviews. We're going to be starting off with Jack Queen. Jack Queen posted his first video on March 10th of 2017 and has since then made 35 videos. Now he is rocking out at 58 potatoes in the arse, and I hope that he goes on from there. Now, as I've mentioned in the last video, if any of you have seen it, there's not really a rubric or any form to these reviews, so to speak. It's more of, you know, what I see as a new viewer, what I get from your channel by actually going into depth with it. Because at the end of the day, you're putting your video out there. It's going to be seen by, you know, people who are into the things you're talking about or doing, and people that are not, you know. And so it's got to be unbiased. So I go to your channel and I just take it for what it is. Now, the first video that I saw of Jack Queen's was a vlog. It was where he went to this cat cafe. He's definitely a funny guy. The vlog was actually informative, no BS. He had some things to say about where they were going and all this and that. So it wasn't just people walking around looking at stupid shit like, you know, going to the dollar store and this and that. It was humorous, it was strange in a way, but it was intriguing. And I like that, because I don't normally watch vlogs. Like, that's like the last thing I would ever watch. Now, while looking at Jack Queen's YouTube channel, I found a playlist called Shorts. He's got a few funny videos in there. One of the ones that I seen was, I think it was the most recent one on there about classy woman at 4 a.m. He also does a show called TIT, T-I-T, it's The Internet Today. And so he just stays up on just kind of what's going on. You know, I sometimes drop out of it, but luckily for people like these, whenever I'm trying to catch up with the times, I can rely on people like these who have been staying up with what's going on. Not just in that, he also goes over sports and other things like that. But he's definitely got his own spin on internet news, and so if that's something you're interested in, definitely go and check the guy out.
You'll be fucking buzzing by.
Now, your thumbnails are fine, the overall look of your channel's fine, your intros are fine. He does this thing where he, like, dances to a song. I kinda dig it. And one of his intros it's actually pretty relatable.
I'm not wearing any pants.
Because there have been many YouTube videos that I've made wearing no pants. Once, yeah, no, it's a few times. Either way, a good amount of times. I can definitely relate to you, Jack Queen. Now, one thing you need on there is a bio, and it's one of the things that I stress. You know, you should try to make it short. Some people make them long. It really doesn't matter. Mine's only a sentence, so I'm not going to hound you too hard for it. But leaving it blank, it's like, it makes me cringe. Ooh, one thing I wanted to mention before I went is your background. Okay, the banner on your YouTube page. This goes out to LZ the Dweeb too. I mentioned it in that video, but I think the way that I worded it didn't really make sense. When you are on mobile and you go to someone's channel, it will almost like shrink or expand whatever you have as your banner. And so whenever I set my banner, I usually set it to where the way I want it to look on mobile, because it'll show you desktop, mobile, and like a view from a television for when you're editing that and putting a new photo in. And so always make sure you're careful about the one on mobile, because whenever I did it that way, it looks fine on mobile, it looks fine on the television, and it looks fine on the desktop. And so that's one thing that I've noticed with a lot of new YouTube channels, is that they throw up one and it just zooms in, it cuts off just a little bit of words, but it's just okay for now. I know it ticked me the hell off. It literally took me 2 weeks. One night I was doing it for like 3 hours, constantly changing the resolution of it, cutting it down, bringing it up, and still it was terrible. But let me tell you, after a few weeks of work, you'll be so happy and you'll be so proud that you got it down. And make sure you write it down so you can remember, because one of the problems was that I figured out how to do it, but then when I wanted to change my banner, I was shit out of luck. Next on the list, rocking in with 43 children in the basement, we've got Happily Ever Amanda. Now, she's only posted 7 videos, and so I'm going to eventually get on to you about posting more. But I'm going to give her a break. She's about to start doing her Disney vlogs, I think she said in January. That was in one of her update videos or one of her vlogging videos. I think it was the Save a Dog video. Either way, if you're someone out there that likes Disney, you like vlogs, you like animals, go check her out because she's got some pretty interesting stuff, and it's not the usual BS I see out there. You know, it's funny enough, you know, things like this interest me. Like, you know, regular people like this making videos. It just blows my mind how just... I don't know how. Let's look this up. How many subscribers does Tana Mongo have? 3.7 million. There you go, folks. There's your competition.
Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel.
Welcome to our channel!
Welcome to my channel.
Y'all are just so darn cute. Alright, so let's get into this. One of the things I actually haven't checked, we just went over, was the bio, and I have not checked if she has a bio or not. So, as we... Shit! Amanda, please make a bio. Please. But in all seriousness, this is something serious. You can go in there, you can put links to all your other websites, what other platforms that you're on. You can lead people over there. You can just not pull in people from YouTube, but you can pull them in, you can send them to Instagram, you can find people on Instagram. As things grow, it gets featured more often, it gets suggested more often. And so having a good bio for people to come and get a general idea of what your channel is about, especially because some people just check out, you know, the most recent few videos you've made, and they'll be like, okay, what the hell are they doing over here? And the next step usually people go to is the about. And so I want to stress this. This is almost like the theme now in a lot of these YouTube reviews, which, as I said, there's not really a rubric, but, you know, the bio is going to be put on the rule list eventually. Now, your videos are interesting overall. The sound quality's fine for now. I don't know if I mentioned this. I totally forgot to mention this, actually, for Jack Queen. But I would suggest getting a better microphone or getting closer to the microphone, as I'm trying to fix that today. But for you, Amanda, your microphone's fine. The sound quality's fine for now. I always suggest that people constantly be working up, making their production a lot better, their audio, their visual, everything possible. Hit all areas as I slowly try to move up, but I'm still, for some reason, using the same piece of shit microphone. But either way, always work up from what you're doing. Your channel, the artwork looks great, the thumbnails look great. Your banner is actually shown. It's actually fit into the mobile thing, so I don't know if that was easy or if it took 2 weeks for you, but glad you got it done, because a lot of people don't do this, and it's something that you can usually put the amateurs into this pool, because a lot of them do that. It's something that I was trying to fix for the longest time. And so having a channel that whenever you pull it up on mobile, and on your desktop, and on your TV, the banner's there and it's not all morphed. Now, she's been on YouTube since August 30th of this year. I'm pretty sure August 30th. Nope, August 20th. So she's fairly new, and she's already got, how many kids in the basement? 43, which is a lot faster than I came up, or a few of the channels that we've been reviewing have been coming up. And so I do want to mention, you know, keep posting content. You getting the ball rolling will help you in the end. What you're doing, you're opening yourself up to a really big market on YouTube. A lot of people like these sort of things. A lot of people are watching the Disney vlogs even more. Because, you know, it's a Disney World. You know, I've never been to Disney World. The most I can do right now is just watch POVs from, like, roller coasters and enjoy it that way. I don't really like roller coasters anyway, so theme parks aren't my style. But I've always wanted to go. And it's just, in America, it's just one of those places that literally almost everyone I know has gone. It's something everyone can relate to. Disney, it's something that everyone's grown up with. Mimsy the Park, he's got a Disney Channel. Disney Channel. He's got a Disney Channel as well. So for all of my viewers out there, she's got story time videos, Disney firework videos, chicken scavenger hunts. Amanda's got the whole damn package. She even likes to shave in strange ways. But in all seriousness, go and check Happily Ever Amanda out. She is definitely moving up a lot quicker than most new YouTubers do, especially off of only 7 videos, and you've only been on for about a couple months now. And so props to you, and I want to see you grow. But all I can say is that you just need a bio and you need to post more and frequently. You know, don't just be like random, like, oh, I'll do 2 videos this week and then a video next month. And, you know, keep it on a schedule. Keep it with something that people can expect. Because if you're off like that, sometimes, for channels like that do that, I tend to forget about them. And it'll be like 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm like, oh man, I haven't watched this channel in so long. And then I'll go, and there's nothing. But then I'll forget about it for an entire month, and then apparently, boom, there's like 20 videos. And I'm like, what the hell? And I can't actually watch them all. You see, if you wanna get people watching your videos, staying tuned, and actually watching the whole video, try to post more frequently. I noticed that when I started doing that, when I started posting just every Sunday, that I was getting more watch time, was getting more views. There's a few other things that have brought me more subscribers, I've noticed. As I've said in the one weird tip to gain a bigger YouTube, or something like that, go watch that video. I mentioned engagement's really important. I gained a lot of subscribers from just engaging on Reddit, on Facebook, on different platforms, and actually like communicating with people, not just that copy and paste messaging bullshit the entrepreneurs try to get you on. So, both of you, take this review with a grain of salt. There's probably things that I missed. There's probably things that you wanted more of my opinion on. For all of you YouTubers who I'm doing reviews on, feel free to message me. You can ask me any questions. I'm still down to talk with you. As I just said, engaging is part of the process. And it's not just for getting more views. It's not just for getting more subscribers. You know, you don't want to, it's not, being a hermit on the internet is not fun at all. This is why so many people are hooked on Facebook, and specifically arguing. You know, I don't like to argue, so I like to network. You know, that's the entrepreneur side of me. Who am I kidding? I totally love to argue. And so networking is a great thing, but don't be like the bullshitters who are just copying and pasting and sending the same thing to you that they're sending to all of their friends on Facebook. Either way, I don't know if we're going to do the next YouTube reviews next week. It might be 2 or 3 weeks from now, but either way, I don't know how to pronounce your name, Sahagan, Sagan, or Sagan. Either way, you're next on my list.
I'll get you, bitch.
And until then, I will for you all to prosper, and have a great day.